Coming up on the first pitch, Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Wyatt Langford.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move, brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, one away. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, way back there, and a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
That's the ball.
You don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. And they're all loaded up. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Golden opportunity right here. Out to center. Crow Armstrong under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here's Josh Young. That's to third. And he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Kumar Rocker. What do we need to know here? Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Yeah. Ball outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Alex Bregman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Hellman takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
Ball. Ball inside.
That's in there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. New inning getting started. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Michael Hellman digs in now. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Shota,
Ball.
32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fought off foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bregman sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Alex Freeland. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Langford takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. That's
ball.
Inside, and that is ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ian Happ up to hit. That's a laser base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Nico Horner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now here is Carson Kelly.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Happ off of first with 2 away. Nimmo should have this one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, all set for the start of the inning. Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong drifts towards it, and there's 1 down. So now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong settles under this one and makes the grab. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. That one fouled off. And that skips into dirt. That's out to center field. Hellman under it. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one ripped left field. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. One down. Here's Alex Bregman. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Nimmo takes it in for the out. 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. High.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Kerry Carpenter. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Ground ball right side to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th, Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Booyah! So he blasts one out the other way. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. And there's one away. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Hellman in the box now, takes strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. 2 down. So digging in, Alex Freeland. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ahoy!
Swing and a bouncer. Bregman. In plenty of time to first. That ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's one on to first, double play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 5th. Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. Late on that fastball. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 2. Step off, throw to first. Dives back, and he's out. In the air out to center. And that will fall. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
No swing.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. And foul ball. That
Ball
misses. 3. Full count now. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Robert Garcia.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Hellman moving under it. 1 down. Alex Bregman will hit next.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
In there for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Garcia, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Now fly ball to right center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under this one. And there's 1 down. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. Foul ball there. The Cubs leading by 2 in the top half of the 6th. That one missed. That clips the corner. In the air, left field. And it falls. And a man aboard, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 2 for 2. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
First and new pitcher on here, Daniel Palencia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The relay safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's a one-run game. Evan Carter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. That one missing inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Checks his swing. Now to appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. And fouled off. 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped right center field, carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now Kerry Carpenter fouls one off out of play back to our left.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The switch hitter batting right. That clips the corner. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford under it. He's there. He's got it. And here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7, Elly De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. And that one missing low. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Here's Corey Seager. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like
that's
that,
outside.
more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Langford, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strike three looking. That pitch was humming. And at 102. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Burger. He's already homered in this game. Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4. So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit.
No, inside.
Burger at second with 2 down. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong on his way over. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Langford settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order, Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning. And
got it, strike. Back here at the friendly confines. We go to the 8th. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's the strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And
Ball
there's
3.
the ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the tying run is on base. So up next, Alex Freeland.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Lined into right. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the eighth. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
Ball. Push. Ball two.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
One away. And now Seiya Suzuki. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. For 17, a critical at this game for him. Moises Ballesteros up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
Berger. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here at Wrigley Field. Oh. Set to start the 9th in this one. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't get any air under it, buddy.
Here comes Corey Seager. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a base hit right there. And the go-ahead run is on base. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they see them.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Ball.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a
Got
great
him,
play for
stepping
the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. That misses off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Lifted in the air, right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Nico Hoerner. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
The Cubs with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. This one popped up. Freeland gets under it. Then there's one down. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly, 1 for 3.
No.
Now there's a bullet down the line. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Happ comes around and he scores. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Dansby Swanson stands in. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on in third with 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now, and that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one missed. Payoff pitch. And foul ball. 3-2 down. Down the line, and it's foul. The kick, the 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Heading for the plate. Relay throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs